The other day I was really tired and then I ended up sleeping without my do-rag, and you guys are gonna be able to see what's going on with my hair right now. Today's video is sponsored by GlassesUSA.com. Hey guys, so I get all of my glasses from GlassesUSA.com, and all of my glasses are prescription. I actually do need glasses to correct my eyesight because my eyes are actually a little blurry, so it helps out going to a website that I can actually input my prescription and then I can get myself some glasses. Now all of my glasses actually have blue light coating on them. You can kind of tell if you look, and the reason being is because I'm on my computer all the time and it helps with no eye stress, especially with looking at a screen all the time. And with people looking at their phones or on the the computer or looking at TV, you want to get yourself some blue light glasses because it helps with that. But like I said, I get mine all at GlassesUSA.com, and I'm linking that down below. If you click the link, you can find yourself a great offer on the website plus free shipping. So these are actually, I'm gonna show you guys those too, but I actually want to show off all these glasses. You can hardly even see these ones. I like these ones because there's no frame, they're very light. And then the opposite are these are full frame, a little different style. But these are what I always rock with. I like the round frame, something new that I've always wanted to try, and then I ended up getting them. And these are linked down below. All these are obviously linked down below. These are my favorite shades just because of how dark they are. I'm telling you guys, in Phoenix, Arizona, you're gonna need some Terminators, all right? Anyway, I got these, they're prescription as well. I don't like wearing sunglasses unless they're prescription, which GlassesUSA.com has prescription glasses. Even if they are sunglasses, you can get them like that as well. They have premium brands like Ray-Ban, like these, and also my other favorites that are from Glasses USA. These are Ray-Bans as well. This is what I got not too long ago, but I'm linking these four down below. Now guys, like I said, these are the very light ones. It's nice to be able to have these when I'm reading or studying or something like that. Now these next pair of glasses, I'm not really used to, just because I don't ever wear full frame glasses. I used to always wear eyebrow glasses, which is a frame on top and then a rim on the bottom versus the full frame. But these are glasses that I'm just getting used to, and I honestly like these. I like dressing up with these because they're very bulky and out there. And the cool thing about GlassesUSA.com is they have a wide variety of glasses you can choose from in order to fit your style. Make sure to click the link down below for GlassesUSA.com, and you'll get yourself, like I said, a special offer and free shipping. But guys, let's get back into the sponge rubbing video. But before I do that, I want to tell this entire story of exactly what happened. So first off, I slept without my do-rag, and then the next day I woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wash my hair. I'm not gonna like pay attention to my waves or anything like that. So like I said, I washed my hair, and then, obviously my hair is really curly, and it's always cool seeing my curls because it's the first time I see my curls in about, I would say, half a year. Realistically, it's probably about 3 months, but it seems like a long time. And my hair right now is at about 2 inches, which I would say is getting into prime length to actually starting dreadlocks. But guys, after I seen myself in the mirror and I seen my hair, I was like, you know what? I gotta order me a dreadlock sponge. Good thing that DREADLOCKS.com has a dreadlock sponge, so I went ahead and ordered myself one. A link to that is down below. Next thing that happens is the dread sponge shows up to my house. Yes, it's in Amazon packaging because Amazon does all the shipping. And guys, it's moment of truth. Now we are here. Look at my hair. Oh yeah. It's actually really nice having my hair outside of waves. Feels different, that's for sure. I could definitely say that the hair on the sides and back of my head feel a little bit more tough than the hair on top. And that's just completely normal. But guys, it's time to get things started. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox the dread sponge because I just picked it up right now. All right guys, time to unbox. First look, box is really light. I've actually never used a dread sponge on my hair. When I first started out my first set of locks, I used I used just a towel. I did towel rub. I'm gonna rip this open. If you have scissors or a knife, you could just cut the tape, but mans don't have one right now. Moment of truth, here we go. And right into the box. Nice. Now this one has blue on it. So you also get this right here. So it shows you the steps. These are interesting, but I'm gonna read them. Pick out your hair and lightly moisten your hair with some water or solution. Apply twist and lock gel or your regular styling gel to slightly damp your hair. Start small circle motions on hair with our hair sponge while applying light pressure to create your desired hair twists. Continue the same pressure and motion clockwise or counterclockwise to create your wanted twist. Please spin in one direction only. Prolong for tighter twists, not as long for looser twists. Within minutes, you'll have a head of perfectly formed twists. Now, what's crazy is I don't understand putting in, product or putting in water, because in my mind, I think that that's just gonna loosen everything up, especially when you not only wanna just get twists, when you wanna get dreadlocks. So, like, I believe you can do this on a dry hair because I've done it before, and that's how I got my first set of dreadlocks, is on dry hair, but I was using a towel at the time, which is the only difference. But I don't see why that would make a huge difference. And to be honest, I'm not gonna follow these steps because I've done it my own way before and it worked perfectly. So let's go ahead and take this out of the package. Now this is double-sided. You have this side that just is flat with the circles, cutouts. And you also have this rough side, which also has circles in it as well. Today I'm just gonna use the OG side. Since we are gonna be looking at my hair, I'm gonna show you guys the length real quick just by holding it up. It's not too long, but it's literally at about 2 inches. So it's at the length to where I can start doing stuff with it. Now the things that I can do are actually pretty minimal because my hair is not that long, but you'll be able to see throughout this 360. So guys, the waves are officially gone and it's time to start this process of locking up the hair. And the first way of doing it is with the sponge. We're gonna see if this works. I definitely wanted to do this for you guys to be able to see if it works on short hair like mine. And then it's easier for you guys to judge whether you can do it on yourself. Now, my hair type is a 3C, so it's around there. So if you do have a 3C hair type, the results that I'm getting today are gonna be about the same results that you will get if you were to do this on yourself, especially with my hair length. My hair is like 2 inches long and I'm using the dread sponge, and you will be able to see what happens. And for anybody out there who watches, throughout this journey, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I literally start and maintain and keep my dreadlocks. And today is day 1. So let's do this. So I'm gonna be going in a clockwise motion all the way around the head. One thing you don't wanna do is switch directions ever. And like I said, I'm not using any products, I'm just doing dry. And the reason I like to do this is because this should allow my hair to just ball up. That's what I'm looking at for the results. So here we go. Alright, for just like a few seconds, there's some coming in. So as I'm doing this, I'm doing really short circles, really short circular motions. I'm lightly pressing down, and you don't want to press hard down unless the sections are already there. But as you're starting out, you want to lightly press. And you want to feel, see if any sections are being created. You want to feel hard spots. Like the hard spots is where the hair is clumping up, and that's good. So I'll tell you what I did right before actually doing this. This morning I washed my hair and made sure that my hair was like really clean. And then I also, right afterward, I didn't towel dry my hair, I let it air dry just because it's really short. And then what that does is it allows it to stay in its natural form versus me going in with a towel and rubbing it dry, because then it'll loosen up the curls. So since it's in its natural form, it should be easier to actually take form of the, the starter locks with the dread sponge. And allowing your hair to completely air dry before, I think, is very important, because your curls are at the tightest when your hair is completely dry. If your hair is wet, your curls are being weighed down by the water, or if you have product in your hair, your curls are being weighed down by product. Anything that's in your hair that can weigh it down will loosen up your curl pattern. So with dreadlocks, you want a tight curl pattern, or your tightest curl that you can possibly get. So with me, I like to wash my hair completely, make sure it's completely clean, nothing's on my hair, and then I allow it to completely dry, which is at its curliest state when it's dry. Okay, you can start seeing, oh yeah, you can definitely see the difference coming in. It's just one of those things that takes time. And I mean, this is a moment for you to actually learn patience. If you've never had dreadlocks and you're getting them, patience is a virtue, and you need patience if you plan on keeping your dreadlocks, or if you even plan on getting them. But guys, it's really as simple as that. I'm gonna keep going over my head, and all I'm doing is going clockwise over the entire head. Just remember, when you switch to your left hand, you're doing the opposite motion of what your right hand is doing. So if you're going forward with this hand, then you have to come in with the left hand going backwards. Because if you go forward, then you're reversing everything that you're doing with this hand. Fun fact for you guys, when I had my first set of dreadlocks, when I did retwists or anything like that, I had my hair down the middle, split, and then I twisted all of these clockwise, and then I twisted all the ones on the left hand side counterclockwise. Something pretty interesting, but I don't recommend that because it makes it confusing. Alrighty guys, it's moment of truth. Ready? Hold up. Check out. I've been doing it for a little bit, and like I started seeing the results, I wanted to show you guys right now. Not sure how the back looks because I didn't use 2 mirrors, but I would recommend using 2 mirrors, using one to look at the back of your head. Just makes it a whole lot easier. But I can say 100% that the sides and the back of my head, a little bit of my top, those are the parts of my hair that are really taking this very well. I feel like my left side has always been better at receiving when I do sponge rub versus the right side. Although it is doing well, for some reason just the left side does better. I remember this from when I was in college and I did sponge rub, or a towel rub rather. I just remember the left side turned out better than my right side. But I would say if my hair was just a tiny bit longer, it would react to the sponge a whole lot better. But I mean, you guys can see the separations. And the reason why I like to use this without picking out my hair is because when I get out of the shower or my hair is dry after cleaning it, it tends to want to be in its own curls. And with that, all I'm doing with this sponge is enhancing those curls and making them even tighter. So I don't see any use in picking my hair out and then recurling it by using a sponge. I don't want my dreadlocks to be artificially created, although they will be maintenanced. I want my dreadlocks to be formed naturally as much as possible and then come in with maintenance. So it'll be some sort of semi-free form. So just to reiterate, I didn't pick up my hair because I wanted my hair curly while doing the sponge rub, because I wanted to enhance those curls already and make them tighter. Now, I feel like people typically, just to do the hairstyle, will put product in their hair of getting just a nappy look or just the, the dread sponge look. They will use water and products, but if you want to actually lock up your hair and to do it naturally and allow your hair to do it on its own as much as possible. So I think just going my route without using any water or any products is the best bet for you. And then also this entire time I've been using the flat side. I used a little bit of this side, but I didn't see the benefit of using it. I feel like this is mostly just for getting like the curls for when you do that on top of your head. But I feel like this really creates the sections very well, gets the hair inside of there. I'll explain briefly what this actually does. Your hair will go inside of here, and from you doing clockwise or counterclockwise, going in circular motions is gonna allow your hair to coil up inside of here. This goes pretty deep, about 2 inches deep. So say if your hair was 3 or 4 inches, it's actually gonna be prime length because your hair is gonna curl up into there and then actually want to coil up and start to create sections. Now, one thing you need to notice as well is how separated each hole is. Now, if you think about it correctly, if these is what your hair is going into, then your sections are gonna be roughly this far apart as it shows on the dread sponge. And this one's even closer. You can see how the holes are actually closer and this one's further. Based on the distance of the holes is how close your dreadlocks are actually going to be in the long run. So keep that in mind. They do have dreadlock sponges with different sizes. I would say just get the one that I have linked down below because it's a good distance to have all your dreadlocks separated. Overall, it works really good. You guys can see the difference. It's a slight difference, and that's just because my hair is really short right now. And if this is how short my hair is and it made that much of a difference, say if your hair was 3 inches or possibly even close to 4 inches, then this is gonna work wonders. You're gonna have dreadlocks in no time. And I remember when I actually first did it with the towel, my hair was about a little under 4 inches. And when I did the towel rub, I'm telling you, my hair was already in the sections and looked like dreadlocks within a couple days. So it's really depending on you how much work you want to put in and how much time and effort and how long your hair is and what your hair type is. And there's a lot of factors that kind of go into it, but at the same time, it's really simple. And then as long as you have patience along the whole journey, you're gonna be set. Hopefully this video helped you guys out with how to use a dread sponge on yourself. I know it can be tricky, but don't switch directions when you do it, because like I said, when I was in college and I got my first set of dreadlocks, I went clockwise on one side and then I went counterclockwise on the other side, and I had to keep doing that throughout my dreadlock journey. I had to always twist these clockwise and twist the left side counterclockwise. So be mindful, because it's different when you're doing somebody else's hair, which I've done before with the dread sponge, and then it's a whole other ball game when you do your own, because you have to literally do it in an uncomfortable way with your left hand. And if you want to go forward with your left hand, then you have to go backwards with your right hand. It's just the opposite. Whatever you do, make sure you go the same direction throughout your entire head. Hey guys, I wanted to mention one more time before you head out, don't forget to click the link at the top of the description to go to glassesusa.com and pick yourself up some new glasses. Oh, you're gonna need some of these. But you guys, the dread sponge is linked down below. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Other than that, see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys do have an amazing day. Matter of fact, have a great day. Peace and God bless.